Hello everyone, welcome back to another pastel painting, and we're back with our flowers, and we have an absolute gorgeous reference photo from Unsplash. Thank you so much to Jason who provided this on Unsplash because it really is pretty. So we are going to be working on this. We'll see how it goes. What we will do is we're going to do a pastel underpainting first, I think. So first things first is, do you want to mark out everything? I want to mark it out like that. Let's mark it out in a blue. So we've got our standard small horizon line, much grassness. So first thing I want to do is go, here's my horizon line. We have a bush and a tree here, and then the continuation of that there. And this does kind of come down. So we're just gonna bring that down like that. The horizon line kind of gets lost in the grass. We've got this really bright sun going down here, so we've got that there. Now, what we do then have is, underneath that, we've got this huge daisy. So we're gonna round that off to there. Kind of round it like that. So we'll keep that as our main daisy, and then we've got a couple of smaller ones on there. We've got another kind of one there. We've got one there, one here, almost one directly here touching. A smaller one there, another one there, another tiny one there, and then another tiny one facing that way. And then you've got three here, so we've got one there, one there, and one there. And then we've got two smaller dots there. You see they're all kind of pointing this way, which is good because this is the direction our sunlight's coming, is this way. And yeah, right. Let's start with that. We'll work upwards from there. So first thing I want to do is get in our trees and bush at the back on a blue-green for that. And this blue-green does actually come quite far down in all this. This is quite dark down the bottom here, so what I'm just going to try and do is try to avoid all these daisies. It does come up on this side and then round as it kind of meets up with this. So that's what we'll do. And then down here. Right, okay. Hopefully that's making a bit more sense. So that's our blue, dark blue green. Yep, you guys can see that, that's good. Remove some colours from my palette. I should have some new reds coming this week, which would be good because I'm desperately needing them. And anyone that's been paying attention will know that I have been playing with and experimenting with alcohol inks, and also I'll be redoing some of my cat in jumpers liners shortly as well. So that's a little bit of fun. Right, sky. I want a nice blue, but it's more of a kind of violet blue, so I'm going to go quite dark at the top. It's not going to make too much difference. I'm just going to add some of that in there, because it will be getting lighter as we come down anyway. So we're going to add this in here. And then we've got our white yellow. So I think what I might do is I'll use a golden colour and then I'll whiten it out when we go to do paint on top, because I really want that coming in. That should be nice to bring this golden colour down into this grass a wee bit, like that. Right, so it kind of makes sense-ish. Right, where's my water? Water and a paintbrush. I've got two options. Do I want to... Yeah, no, we'll use water. was going to spray it, but actually no. I think I'll just use water. Remember, these are only base colours, so it will live underneath what we're actually working on. So at the moment it won't matter if it's slightly out or slightly not out, it won't make any difference to me. Right, now what I do want to do is be a bit careful around these daisies. This thing isn't particularly good at mixing with water. Some pastels are not. Sometimes it's just the pigment itself, sometimes it's the binder, sometimes it's the brand. For example, Unison's pretty good with water. Rembrandt, not so good. Sennelier, some of them are and some of them are not. It kind of depends on what binder and pigment they've got in each one. Remember, this is an underpainting, it's not here to be exact, it's just here to be, to give us effectively a starting point. Right. Okay, that looks like a suitable mess, which is exactly what we want. So, find where I chucked my heat gun from earlier. We'll heat gun this so we can get it dry. I try to keep myself on a time limit when it comes to paintings. I don't want to spend too long because then I start thinking about it too much and I start fussing and then I fiddle too much and it doesn't look good. There we go, that didn't take very long at all, which is what we like. Right, so now we have some sort of weird approximation of what we're looking for. So the first thing I want to do is re-establish my sky and then work down, and then we'll get on with some flowers. So we're going to come back to our sky, we're going for our blue greys, which I don't have many, but that's normal. So here's one. I love this colour, so it's gorgeous. I'm just adding a little bit here, just because this is where you've got a lot of sky holes in the tree there, and I just want to make sure that I get some pastel down. So I'm just going to blend a little bit of that in. There's some yellow creeping in there somewhere. Right. So now we want going lighter. So we're going to the yellows. It's more golden along the baseline, so I do want this golden light in. that's where our line is. We'll come back to that, so don't panic. And then I want this, which is where I want my sun. Yeah, so I want my sun here. And then blend in slightly just to soften it out. Actually, where I want my sun anyway. Right. Look at that. Yay, sky. Right. And I do want this, but I want it over the top of the kind of orangey colour that you can just about see underneath that, which is more like this. So add some of this in. This is a Rembrandt, so it's a slightly harder pastel, but that's fine. So just little bits of this on this tree, so I'll just let that pick that up. There. Like that. Yeah, perfect. Now, as we come down, I want to reinforce this dark. Let's see whether or not I can pick this back up with this one, or whether or not it's going to be. No, actually, I'll probably get away with that. Here we've got dark coming in from the side. So that's coming in here and coming down. Doesn't quite go all the way, but definitely goes down enough that it almost touches where we're coming up with this dark. So we're gonna, I like to make sure that touches. I like the connection, right? So that's connected. This, some, but not loads. I've got another green to put over the top of this yet, so it's not going to matter too much. Right. Now, this one, I want to put some dark blue in it. The green's great, but I need it darker. And I just feel I need to go stronger in the darker. This should be my blue earths. So you can see almost straight away that it's significantly darker. It adds a nice blue-green tone. This will just darken down here, which is where I want this to be slightly darker. Right, I do want to rub some of that in though. Because I've got a lot of pastel down at the moment, so I'm going to be able to put a bit more down yet. How's that looking? Yeah. is looking pretty good. Right. I want to put a darker rusty colour down up there. It's more like this. I just don't think it's too much now. Just needed a bit more of that orange coming through. Now, while I've got this orange, I want to mark out centre of that, and then it's just little round circles of it. You don't always see it in everything, but sometimes you do. Right. Lovely. Right. Let's get some of these other greens in. I want more of a brown green. Green in where we need it. Remember that almost all of this direction is all Ving towards this. One daisy. Kind of start to see how it's coming together. We go back to our beautiful yellow. These stalks of grass which kind of suggests that there's some tall grass here at the back, and we know that there's some going up into into this skyline anyway. Up. We're not really focusing on anything in particular, we're just going, right, where are we seeing just little bits. Just making them something. Right. So there's some of our grasses. I'm going to re-put in this where I've messed that up a wee bit. There we go. Not really sure that's actually improved that, to be honest. It's kind of improved it. You can see that's where the light comes down. Okay, right. So, what I want to bring into this, I feel like I need a slightly lighter version of green I had earlier, because it's still very blue down here. So I'm just gonna darken where that is. You always start to just go, right, let's start making some marks that actually do correspond with what we're looking at. Okay, right. Now, our daisies are made up of a couple of different colours. Obviously we've got our interesting centre, but a lot of the petals themselves have a beautiful blue, which actually we want to match the sky. So we're gonna do this. There. I don't know what they have. light. And then these ones only at the bottom where it's catching. These ones are just representatives. Oh, I suppose they are really. We're putting a few more in, but most of those will be dots. So these are the ones that basically look the most like daisies. Like that. And then do this one too, just because I'm not really focused on it, but right, now, other colours I see are a really light peach before we get to the white, and also a green, it's like a green inner. Very darker colour there, dark green. Look at this one. Like that. I don't know what it is, but just as we cut the flower. So that's what we'll do. You can just see it on some of these ones as well. Oh, I've got this. Nice to add another green. Okay, right, back to the light peach that we're looking for. How are we doing on time? Not bad. No, I don't think that's light enough. I actually want to go lighter than that. More like this kind of colour. Remember, we're not really here to do full flowers. We are. That's kind of looking right. Bit of a weird shaped daisy, so shouldn't really. Expect too much. some bright orange into this centre. It's not quite as orange as I would like. Darken it up a wee bit. This will do. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, I just needed that. And I want more of a yellow. This kind of yellow now. Yeah, right. Let's bring in some of our white. Now we are after a white. It's got a slight pink hue to it. See almost straight away the difference adding the white makes to it. It just suddenly it changes. I'm not really focusing on where, I'm just going where is the light, but I want the light. Like that. Right, so there's our big flower. Now what we want to do is we want to bring in all of these little white ones. So what I want is, got my blue, I'm just gonna mark where they are. There's quite a few I want in here. Daisy there actually I want to put in, so I'll mend that in a minute. And then we want a yellow. No, oh yellow we do. not bad. I feel like I need to make it slightly darker. That's what happens when we bring our blue back in. Needed to be slightly darker. Right, I think we will leave it there. It's quite fun. Nope, it's annoying me. Need to re-bring in this green. Just because I need to redo some of these. I think I've just lost the shape of some of the petals, and I think that's annoying me. That's a bit better now. I think it's just it was just losing the shape of the petals. Those are some of the issues. It looks a bit better now. More like a daisy anyway. Right, let's sign this off. What should I sign it off with today? Oh, I still got the blue pencil out. Let's sign it in blue. Heat gun it, and we'll get the tape off and see what it looks like. Ta-da. Oy. Right, well thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you for more videos soon. And remember, please look at some of my other videos. Whilst you might not be interested in pastel, no, you might be interested only in pastel, but if you're not interested in some of the other things I do, like the lino printing and my work with the acrylic inks, that's fine. But I always suggest to people, expand your minds, because whilst you may not want to work with that medium, some of the techniques and methods of using that medium you can apply to also using pastel. For example, the acrylic inks. Some of the things I've created today and yesterday may not be sellable, but if I put a coat of clear gesso on, we'll make some really beautiful underpaintings that I can work directly on top of. So there's always ways you can adapt and challenge yourself using other mediums, even if it is something that you can then use as a base to paint over the top of with pastel. Anyway, ta-ta for now, and I will see you all soon. Bye!